2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And on paper, Clark, this looks like a total mismatch. Many will consider one of these teams to be way better.
Yeah, that's why we play the games, Kevin. That's part of what makes sports so captivating. It can look one way on paper, but the game is never decided there. It's always decided between the lines.
Now, here is Hill. Pekovic with the screen for Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
Nash dishes to Hill. Pass to Luol. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Now, here is Hill. We saw him with 19 points his last outer. Yep, it counts.
And the D has to clog up the mid-range better.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Love throws it down.
And although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Now, here's Nash. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Hill.
Oh, Clark! Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo! Woo!
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pekovic. Shot clock at 3. And here's Hill for 3.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back.
Pass to Richardson. Nash with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Timberwolves passing it around. Pekovic with the screen for Hill. No problems knocking that one down. Hill's got 8 points. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hill against Smith. Hill kicks to Richardson. Over no Sione. Richardson, good.
Is so accurate as a shooter from that mid-range. Richardson, someone you've got to try to take that away from.
Hill passes to Love. No Sione up top. Love with the screen on Nash. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 11 points for Hill.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hill against Nash. Here's Jantier. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Nikola Pekovic. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Hadadi's checked in. Milicic comes in for Kevin Love. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Smith. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Andres Nocioni.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. And so he'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Now Nash. Michael Beasley missing on the three. Hill passes to the wall. Here's Dampier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dampier's got his second bucket tonight.
That's exactly the spot where you want Dampier to have the ball. He's unstoppable there.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Hill.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Nash. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. For three, Hill. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Crafty move, and Hill throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Now, here's Richardson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
And stolen by Nash. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Eric Dampier's checked in for Fry. Luol comes in for Wiggins. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Turkoglu. Nash is subbed in for Warren. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Hill, he's checked in for AC Law.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handle. Oh, man.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Suns trail by 11. The kick out to Hill. 6 to shoot. Over Beasley. Again, Phoenix.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Milicic. Smith comes in for Michael Beasley. And Nocioni subbed in for Luke Ridnour. Nash against Hill. Steps back. Puts it up from 12. Nash's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Pekovic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Hill with it. Guarded now by Nash. Smith for three. Pekovic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Nash, the pass to Dampier.
Well, I tell you, I love when I see Dampier with that kind of force down low. Nice throwdown.
And here's Hill for three. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Here's Nash. And here is Childress. Still without a basket. And Love has it in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And the Suns call time here. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Hill. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Hill tries in, and Hill throws it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
He takes it in. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Smith.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
Pass to Hill. Back to Nash. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that's just a careless play, and part of the reason right now they're trailing.
It may not sound like a bunch, but those things, those turnovers are cumulative. Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
They get it again. Nash's shot is in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jump. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from America West Arena. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Love has it in the corner. Bekovic finds Hill. Love outside. Pass to Hill. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Hill. Love's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. The Suns shooting 55% from the floor. We're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to Luol. Richardson with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Hill throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And let's take a look now at Steve Nash's numbers. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Getting around 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel. That's hey now! Yeah!
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
They set the pick. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's a straight-up power move by Eric Dampier. Really impressive.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Pass to Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got 6.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Kicks it out to Love. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Love's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Nash dishes to Richardson. Pass to Hill. The Suns need to get a shot off. That one falls. Dampier's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent work in the screen and roll that time. Eric Dampier rolling to the right spot at the right time.
Hill passes to Pekovic.
No, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Richardson outside. Nash the pass to Dampier. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Nash against Hill. Pass to Nocioni. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Love. Here's Pekovic. Smith outside. And here's Hill for 3 from beyond the arc, and then some. Hill's got 9 points here in the second half. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Tries the spin move. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. This one for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They set the screen. Richardson and the Suns miss again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the shot goes in. Nash has got 17.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
outside Hill. No good from outside.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nash outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3 seconds left. Yet another bucket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Minnesota on top, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three. So it's Minnesota winning this one east. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.